The Cognigy AI tries to make sense of user inputs by discerning the intent expressed by their words. Intents are domain and application specific, and they are scoped to the objectives of your AI. You describe the intents that you want your flow to handle using the intent editor. I'll show the steps required when creating an intent. I'll go to my basic flow and click on the target icon. In the lower right corner, I click on the plus sign, and then the top icon to create a machine learning intent. I'll call it Basic Question. Now I need to provide example sentences that teach Cognigy different ways a user may express the same intent. Cognigy won't just look for exact matches to these intents. It will use these as starting points to populate a machine learning model. Over time, Cognigy will get better at matching this intent to appropriate user inputs. I'll enter some example sentences. When creating intents, you should add as many as you can think of. Be sure to scroll to the bottom of the intent editor and click Save before leaving this screen. Note that I can also add a confirmation sentence. The confirmation sentence is used when the user input doesn't quite reach the statistical threshold to match an intent. Cognigy can ask a confirmation sentence to clarify the user's intent and improve its model. Optionally, you can add a default reply that Cognigy will send to the user when it's matched the intent. You can test these intents directly within the intent editor by clicking Test at the bottom of the screen. You can enter sample inputs to see how Cognigy analyzes them. Note that you will typically create multiple intents, allowing your flow to handle different kinds of inputs. For each input, Cognigy will determine the user's intent by selecting the intent with the highest statistical match. Cognigy comes with pre-built intents that provide simple responses to users. We call these Smalltalk intents. You can enable a Smalltalk intent in your flow by clicking the paperclip icon, then select a Smalltalk flow. In the Interaction panel, I can now conduct simple conversations. We've seen machine learning intents. Later, we'll learn about other kinds of intents and how you can use intents in your flows.